Welcome everyone to the last match of yesterday's tournament. This is on two different teams, I believe. Well, at least one of the teams is not the same, I think. Anyway, let's just go through it. We have the Q as the Soviet Union. And Hunter as the United States of America, already has rifle. Interesting. And as the Axis side, we have Smokey as Panzer Tactics. And Arranged Karma as Straf Division. Of course we're seeing Straf again. It's always Straf these days, isn't it? Anyways, let's see how the United States will do and how the Soviets will do. This is the last match of yesterday's tournament game, so let's see how short or fast this one will be. I have honestly no idea. We have Storm Grenadiers coming out followed by Hitler Youth, okay. And of course the Straftroops are coming out en masse. Just Straftroops, always Straftroops. Ooh, double sappers into Frontoviki from Q. Now that is a really cool way of doing it. Okay, so I mean that's some gunskip play. Interesting. I like that because I myself don't actually use gunscripts a lot. See, I think the Storm Grenadiers are probably gonna do okay, except they're behind light cover. They're gonna take up hold in the building though. Now the American Rifleman here should do pretty competently, but this one guy is not behind cover, so he also went down, I think. So yeah. I can secure their fuel.
Medics are ready for deployment.
Frontoviki coming out, still no commander choice for the Soviets. Probably waiting a little bit longer. Straftroops are definitely already showing up, and it's gonna be a lot of Straftroops, I think. But these one out in the open might get mowed down. Yeah, but they're just getting focused down there. Oh, America's taking way too many losses. Blue and Grey have a right though to just try and hold up the front line. Zappa's actually doing a pretty good job here, mostly because of the lack of windows that the Storm Grenadiers had available. One flashy going in on the Blue and Grey. And they're going down.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
It's going to be securing the other flank then. Frontoviki against the Hitler Youth. We have a Maxim coming up too. Oh, MP40s being armed with Storm Grenadiers. Oh, that's gonna be fascinating. I always enjoy your MP40 play. We're actually trying to hold the Germans back with their Springfield rifles. Probably not the best unit for holding actions like that. Rifleman is gonna be coming out soon though. Guess he might actually be waiting for LMGs. I mean, I want to go for 30 cals on this Rifleman. Well, we don't know yet.
Rear echelon squad ready for
More
action.
Blue and Grey coming onto the fields. Maxim is suppressing, or at least supporting the Frontoviki coming up with these Hitler Youth. And I think that Hitler Youth is probably gonna go down. And there he goes. Shot straight to the chest. Oh, nice. Blowing the cover there so the troops can get through faster, but I would just probably have vaulted it. Of course, not everyone pays attention to doing that. It's a little bit of micromanagement stuff. In Company of Heroes 3, actually, they'll auto-vault cover. So that's a nice little thing. You don't actually have to micromanage it. Frontoviki and Storm Pioneers. Well, I think the Storm Pioneer might be in trouble. But if they go around that corner, the MP4 is supposed to cut them down. Oh, very close. But I think he'll get out of that. Ooh, oh, look at all the MP40s! Oh, this is great. I love MP40 play. And it's already paying off a little bit. And down goes the Maxim.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
The Storm Pioneers can actually be armed with double MP40s, although one of them is the MP40i, which is like an MP40 with like double magazines attached. It's like a fascinating little design, and it actually allows them to suppress, I believe. But I like to see all these MP40s. It's gonna make them a lot more capable of assaulting. And get a lot more firepower. Because the Kar-98 is good and all, but it's still just a bolt action.
Dwellings for field headquarters. We can now establish a forward HQ. Regiment advises. Infantry ready to utilize...
More fun to being prepared by Q, still no commander choice. I wonder what they're waiting for.
Supply sector under attack.
Which goes very aggressively on these sappers. Oh, Blue and Greg is gonna get flanking shots. Get flank shot there. MG42, I think. Yeah, that's an MG42 for the penal troops. Smoke to cover their retreat. Good to see. And then the pineapple going out. Ah, but he's using attack ground with the MG42. Once Vicky getting DPMs. But I think the MP40s is just a lot of firepower here from two angles. Yeah, the MP4 is just providing so much firepower. Yeah, never underestimate MP40s. It's a pretty decent submachine gun. He does teach the other MP40s on the Storm Pioneers, and you'll have a lot of firepower to work with. Yeah, this is just a lot of automatic fire going in. So many Straftruppen though, it's always just Straftruppen. Oh, we also have an American sniper. That's something we see too often. Like an American marksman right here, trying to get some pot shots at the sniper, at the Straftruppen. Not an easy task, I imagine. Is that a DPM? That's a DP, yes. Marksman is gonna try and get another shot in. He's so far not gotten a single kill, so that's not a good showing. Also, half-track coming up, being armed with flame projectors. Oh god, we have a flame half-track. That's dangerous. Rifle grenade is going in though. That'll slow it down.
Damn Krauts just wasted some of our riflemen.
T-70 for the Soviets coming out. Still no commander choice. Wonder what Q really is aiming for. More fun to begin a half-track coming out as well. I don't know, well, technically a half-track, but that's a crowd mower. Staff now starting to get armed with LMG-34s. American Marksman has gotten 2 kills at this point. At least that's something. Using a Springfield sniper rifle, I believe. Which was essentially the basic sniper rifle used by the United States. And here comes the crowd mower. Scout car coming out as well. That's just planning for a scout car, clown car. Bunker splits it up by the Germans. MP40s trying to push up here, and marksman rifles on top of the MP40s. That's an interesting combination. But I think it could work. I personally have gone for the LMG-42 just because the LMG-42, or the MG-34, is actually the cornerstone of German infantry tactics. Generally, the whole squad was situated around the MG gunner. That's kind of how the German infantry fought. The sniper's not doing the best job. And they are behind heavy cover, so they're not easy to hit. Oh, there we go. One moved out of the cover and they got shot. Here they come, and the Hitler Youth only have the Panzerknacker. T-70 might be driving a little bit too close. Yeah, he's gonna try and Panzerknacker it. Yeah, but he keeps moving, so that's not gonna happen. Here comes the scout car with troops inside. Okay, he's using it for transport. Plus, it is also a mobile 50 cal. And also 30 cal in the rear, I think. It's time to unload Panzerfausts. Back 40 though. That one is down. And I think the T-70 is gonna die soon anyway. The Panzerfaust going out. So good job there from the Storm Grenadiers from Smokey. Yeah, I really think the service should have picked a commander earlier. Oh, you have the first special forces on the field. Good to see the first special forces. These guys are cool. Elite Ace US infantry available to Rifle Division. That's actually a Tellermine right there. Lane projector's gonna start moving up though.
AT gun ready.
Why can I not see it? Is there like a smoke grenade that's like a graphic I cannot see? There we go. Yeah, it was just smoke. Lane projector killing this rear echelon.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
American AT gun is coming onto the fields. Q really has to pick a commander, I think. By the way, the first special service is a pretty potent combination if you can utilize them. Wait, did they? Is the sniper capable of? Oh my god, really? Holy shit! I did not know the US sniper could do that. That's actually really cool. First special service gonna be suppressed. Yeah, really good infantry though, and they will last for a while in heavy cover. And the recon team is just slowly getting some shots in. While the assault team is flanking over their Thompsons. Yeah, I think the staff troop are not gonna last long against these kind of elite troops. Yeah, special service forces are definitely working out of here. Wow, yeah, these guys are really good. Good to see them. Gunston's fighting with the Hitler Youth. I think the Hitler Youth have that covered. Definitely. Oh, we have a commander choice. It is Motor. Okay. First special service recon pushing up here, giving some sight. But yeah, out the open there. Can't know who the present though. Kenton mowing that down. But I now know the American sniper could actually penetrate a half track. That's an impressively good sniper. Because it'll just be that that German half track is not very armored. Cancer shot going in, did not hit anything. Blue and gray coming up. So it's definitely not doing too well here. But now they've actually picked their commander, they might be able to turn it around. Valentine coming in already. Lend-Lease tank from the British that actually became very popular among the Soviets. They used it for very aggressive recon operations. Which is probably why Motor gets it. The first special service is moving out again.
We're taking fire!
We got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
They did lose their recon version though, so they only have the one arm with the Johnson and the Thompson squad. And the Kettenhunde is pushing up here with Sturmgewehr. And the Kettenhunde might be a little bit too accurate for what they probably should be. They are military police, they're not actually meant to be, you know, elite, super competent shooters. They're meant to be like military police, they're still disciplined. Not be like an assassin squad that you just target specific squad you want killed. Because currently that's kind of what they are doing. Which I do not support. I really think they should be that you just buff your penals, not actually be a good combat squad. That's just my own opinion. This Hitler Youth squad is behind enemy lines and it's probably gonna die. Yep. There they go. Oh, we have some O'Donnell arriving in a scout car. Elite Soviet motorized infantry. Yeah, they go Kettenhunde fucking down. They deserve it. Fucking Kettenhunde. Good to see that the staff troops are actually suffering a little bit this time, as they should. Staff troops are meant to suffer. That's kind of the point of them. They're not meant to be good at their job. American troops will not last long. That's a lot of firepower on them. Especially with the Aufklar present. Their marksman rifle will do a very good job here. Especially, what's a Gewehr 43 version? Okay, so it has a faster rate of fire. It's 242 coming up too. That's good to see. Another crowd mower, but there's a Pack 40.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being...
So got the Aufklar though, cutting them to pieces. Hey, brave Storm Grenadier. But they're down.
Infantry group lost.
But MP40 plus Marksman. An interesting combination, I will definitely say. That is a very brave crowd mower. Oh my god, it missed. That's a satchel charge though.
Direct hit! Big promotion!
So it went down anyway.
Light vehicle
But
just
the
got
staff troops have lost
destroyed.
practically everything at the moment. And so has the Americans actually.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
So it's getting a Katusha. Holy shit. Okay. Panzer 40 in the field for the SS Panzer. And Stu arrives with double Sicherungstruppen battle group call in. Sicherungstruppen are essentially real line troops used by the Germans. They're not actually supposed to see frontline combat, so the fact they see frontline combat is commonly not a good thing. They're actually pretty competent, defensive infantry, which is kind of the point of them. Being armed with the LMG-42 with 100 rounds and Panzerbüchse, so very, very interesting combination. So good for dealing with infantry and also dealing with light vehicles. And that Panzer 40 is in trouble. But the Stu is a howitzer, so the American infantry is going to be in trouble. They are getting an A2 Sherman though. A2's on the field. Katusha is also present.
Headquarters are now available. Ready for action.
Panzerfaust going out for the Valentine. Katusha going in.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
We have authorization to appropriate nearby dwellings for field headquarters.
Sicherungstruppen, they don't actually have any AT weapons. Apart from the Panzerbüchse, obviously. Oh, and there goes another special service squad. Well, special service troops have been called in though. It's 2 down thanks to the A2. Hitler Youth on the flank again. Good to see the Hitler Youth being utilized on the flank, actually. More Odon coming in. We've actually not seen the Odon much happen. Guess they probably were killed off or something. We're going in. He just needs to keep driving forward. There we go. Good to see. Pack 40 moving up. Sherman is still stuck there. No penetration. And the MP4s will mow them down, yep. That's actually a really good combination. Like, that's really nice, Smokey. I always enjoy seeing the MP40. But I really would have appreciated personally the MP42 rather than the marksman rifle. The marksman rifle I think is a little bit cheesy sometimes. Especially if you can just spam them. That's again just a personal opinion. A2 pushing upwards. Looks like the Kettenhund are finally in trouble. Being pinned down by these special service. They're pulling back. Pack got it on a shut up. It looks like the ship actually got repaired. Thanks to this repair station. Okay. So the Americans have a repair station present.
Yes, comrade.
We're done on the field, being armed with a Mosin Nagant marksman rifle. Panzer IV J on the field here, repaired. Being armed with armored skirts. Also has an MG42 at the top here. A2 pushing upwards again. One mortar, is that from the special service? It is! It's a special service mortar, okay. Panzer IV J is definitely threatening the Odon here. A lot of marksman rifles here present. American sniper got mowed down by the MG42 though. High explosive shot being loaded on the pack. Sherman is moving up again.
What the hell? Where's that coming from?
High explosive on the pack. The pack is probably dead. There we go.
Good effect on target.
And special service moving up with Sherman supports.
Ready. Go ahead.
And Germans have nothing to stop it at the moment.
Tank ready. That's a heavy machine gun. Capture complete. Suppressive fire.
And the Germans are calling a full retreat. And they're going to be able to hold that position.
MG team down.
Good to see the Johnson being used. These Odon are having a little bit of a skirmish here with these Zoom Grenadiers. Where's the Panzer IV J? Did it get destroyed? I think it did. Okay. Missed it. We also have a Tiger coming in for the Waffen assist though, so that's a pretty big deal. Panzer IV H coming in for the Staff Division. Good job, allies. You're doing a good job here. That little shit is not gonna last for long. But the Sherman cannot hit it apparently.
We are losing a sector.
Double A2 on the field now.
We have a new Panzer IV. Standing by.
So it's still losing a lot of stuff. I guess Smokey's combination of weapons is actually working out really well. He needs to turn his attention to those conscripts. Not conscripts, one to make it. Too late. The grenade? Not too much actually. But now there's just too few of them to do anything.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
But the Tiger tank is on the field.
Prepare to execute.
A2 pushing the Panzer IV back.
Send over. Yes.
Hitler you from the flank here. Trying to hold back this front of Vicky. The Tiger tank though will definitely be a big issue for the Allies to deal with. Odin has been ordered to hold fire to stay in ambush positions. Germans need to be very careful here, I think.
Squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Tiger is moving north forwards. Those Shermans have to be careful. Odin have been spotted. Odin is falling back.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Tiger's gonna get a good free shot here. Oh, did not penetrate the Sherman. Rifle is not going to do much against the Tiger. Oh, we also have the first SS Panzer Grenadiers coming out now. Unique infantry, another unique infantry available to the SS Panzer divisions. Generally, really good assault infantry. Can be armed with a multitude of weapons. You can arm them entirely with MP40s if you want. We actually make them really good in medium to close range. So, do not underestimate it. It's a lot of submachine guns. Germans need to get into a proper positions though. Although the staff troops don't have a lot at the moment, but they are calling in. Oh, they actually lost the Siegungstruppen. Oh, that's a heavy loss. Okay. Well, one of them anyway. That Tiger is definitely going to be the Allies' biggest concern for a while. Oh, they lost the Panzer Grenadiers to that grenade. That's a huge loss. That's a huge loss. They just tried to fire directly at the Tiger. Oh, some good shots. But the Tiger is still operational. Stuks moving forwards. That's a brave Stuk, but it's doing a good job. And Panzer IV coming into support. Sherman killing the Stuks, so they're back to the initial engagement then. But I think the Panzer IV could win out against the Sherman here. Nope, loader injured, but it did get the Sherman actually. Stolen Pack 40, did not penetrate. Soviets are pushing up on this end. More staff tools being called in. The SS Panzer Grenadiers being armed with scopes doing this. Not doing well here, and one of their trucks is actually threatened now. The Tiger has to spring into action. There's just a lack of troops on this flank now. It's up to the Tiger. Good shot there from the Sis. Another good shot, a critical hit. That Tiger is in big trouble. Panzer F1 command tank coming in. We need to get rid of that Sis. That's double Udon in this area. That's not looking too well here. Artillery being called in though from the command tank. Grenade going in. Yeah, that'll take care of it. 12 centimeter mortars. Panzer IV driving upwards quickly. Double MT has been prepared for the Soviets. So Lend-Lease Sherman to the Soviets, basically. Called MCHA, which I believe is Mickey in Russian. Oh, ammo recognize Sherman. And it was called that because of the looks of the, you know, the doors on top. The hatches on top of the Sherman turret looked like Mickey Mouse ears, I believe. If you looked at it from above. I think that was at least the story I heard of why it's called the MCHA. Sicherungstruppen are being pushed out to try and secure some ground again. They do need it. Germans are running out of territory here. But they still have their Tiger operational. More Hitler youth being prepared. We'll start them with the MG42 100 rounds. Oh, that could be dangerous if those guys get really veteran. Another A2 coming out, and here comes the first MCHA. Basically, like it's like a Sherman 76, I think. It's a pretty competent Sherman. Soviet Air Force coming in. But against a Tiger frontally, that's just suicide.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense of the Rodina.
Especially alone. You don't want to be alone against a Tiger. You want to have lots of other tanks nearby or support. So the Soviet Air Force still got the F1 though, not the crew though. So the crew can still be used to capture territory. Katyusha firing straight on it. And the Tiger's immobilized. They're probably gonna throw an anti-tank raid on it. Or the MTS gonna try and flank. He didn't get the Katyusha though. But the Tiger's down.
We have lost contact with a heavy tank.
MT loading high explosive. You're not hit. They have a really good battle here. This is turning into quite something. Satchel shot at the immobilized Sherman, that thing is gone. And boom! But the Special Service have actually done a very good job calling the staff troops. So I guess if you're fighting staff troops, you just need to use really elite infantry. Oh, the Mthis is down to barely. It's not a lot, just 3 units. Special Service pushing up. They'll kill these Kettenhunde, I think. Yeah, they're cutting them down. There we go. That's the power of elite Spec Ops infantry right there. Thompsons and Johnson. Now they're in flak range. And you really don't want your elite infantry to be in flak range. And yeah, Staffs are gonna cut them down. Oh, that's the power of the 100 round MT42 right there. More MTS on the field. Odonna currently invisible on the map, probably ordered radio silence. Or is this Odonna infantry? No, Odonna infantry do not show up on the enemy minimap if you're wondering. Because they're considered clandestine, which is like something special op forces troops tend to have. Or even more for special forces, okay. Like the Special Service has the same thing where they don't show up on the minimap if you're wondering. It's very hard sometimes to figure out where they are if you're just looking at the minimap.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Panzer 4J present.
Unit ready.
Airstrike going in this area. And in return, a Stuka coming in. One MT down, second MT pushing up still. Ready Air Force to the rescue though. Somehow. Or somewhat anyway. MT1 out there engagement thanks to the Red Air Force, I think. I think the Germans are gonna lose that forward base. They actually have no units. The Mthis has no units left.
Headquarters has been destroyed. A mobile command vehicle has been dispatched.
Oh, not looking good. Command Panzer F1 on the field though, calling in probably in desperation. But in the current state, it could actually probably take out that MT if it's lucky. Panzerjägers coming out too to support their Mthis comrades.
A fresh officer has arrived.
Another Kettenhunde called in. Allies have pushed the Germans back to their base. They just need to assault it somehow, which is easier said than done.
The sector has been cut off.
The Soviets just need to get some more things out. They're getting another Katyusha.
Sniper now available for duty.
Oh, the Straftroops have tacked up for the final tier, probably aiming to get a Stupa, I believe. Would not surprise me.
Warning orders, men.
Oh, DPM! They found a DPM for the Odon. And that's actually an incendiary grenade. I think we also have a major here for the Soviet Union. An Odon major. Oh, also an Odon sniper with a PTRS sniper, okay. That Katyusha's moving really close to the front. Probably be careful. I don't think the PTRS is a good choice against the Panzer IV though. Oh, the special service tried to push inside the base, good to see. They almost got it, they destroyed some of the flak.
We're all here. Stand by. Orders. Infantry. Ready to cuff.
Artillery being called in, looks like it's the Red Air Force. Got shut down though, they did pull out some of their bombs. More special service present, but the flags are still suppressing them. F1 pushing up, this sniper's not going to last long. Oh, there he goes directly shot by another piercing shell. That Katyusha has to pull back.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our
The
territory.
Odon are lacking in anti-tank equipment. But the Sherman MT is still holding. Staff pushing up on the special service. Satchel charge, that's a more than base gone. Almost killed the special service team too.
We got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Listen up. Listen up.
I'm glad to see the special service being utilized though. I love those guys. Katyusha on the German base. They just need to get some more vehicles so they can push in and end it.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Panzerjägers aiming for the MT again. Oh, they got it. Push over the Panzerstreck. Penals again armed with the LMG-42 with 100 rounds. Really potent little thing. F1 pushing up aggressively. Someone needs to reman that AT gun. This is the Veteran T5 Udon, by the way. That's really powerful. Oh, there goes the sis.
One of our AT guns has been neutralized.
The Soviets need another tank. These guys have no AT weapon. No, they do actually have AT grenades. They just need to get close enough, which is not a good thing. Because that's a lot of machine guns. Well, or actually, it's only 2 machine guns, but still. AT grenade. Disabling it. Crew evacuating. They could still repair their tank though, and they are working on it. Okay, well, the penal troops are still holding the Americans at bay. Thanks to double machine gun. Another A2 on the fields.
Big push coming.
More special service and pushing up here. Scavenging the tanks for supplies. Also good ability to see used. The only something the Germans have to do late game to keep up if they've taken losses. It feels like a very late war German thing, as it should be.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Johnson's one again pulling down everything. Issue is that flak. If they can get rid of that flak somehow, they should be in the clear to move in. Oh, they're smoking it.
Good fucking hit.
I'll buy them some time. And that Sherman is doing a good job. It's actually been loaded with high explosives. So he got the Thunder Run upgrade from the tank building, so that's gonna make him very good at destroying bases. But I think a Stupa is on the way, so a Sturmpanzer is gonna make this very intriguing, but I think the Sherman's not gonna allow that to happen. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna allow that to happen. That's not a flag though. I managed to just save it. No, the Sherman's pushing up again.
We have casualties.
There goes. No Stupa.
Attack.
Well, that sucks. So instead, double Panzer 4H is coming out. That's not looking good here.
One of our forward structures has been destroyed.
That's really up to the Waffen SS, but I don't think they can do much at this point. The NCAS from the Soviets just need to push up. There's a lot of Odon on the field, so a lot of pretty good elite Soviet infantry. Soviets are just being a little bit timid. Oh, he's gonna go for the F1, isn't he? And there goes the command team. Trying to repair that tank in vain. Stu G being prepared instead.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Couple A2s for the Americans. The other Sherman actually went down.
Orders.
Wow, okay.
Thanks.
I actually missed that. Okay.
Sherman ready. Panzer IV standing by. They're shooting at us.
And now the Soviets have grabbed the F1 for their own use. Which unfortunately turns into a command tank, which I think is literally unintended. Because that really should not happen in my own opinion. And capturing a command tank should not make it a command tank for your end. Kaduna and Special Forces having a little bit of a contest of who will move in first.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Looks like the Special Forces will beat them, but there's a smoke barrage coming in. And now the Soviets gonna make their push. Guess the Germans will fight to the end this time. Oh, it didn't hit. no penetration. A2 is gonna be flanked. And moved down out in the open. Mthis is starting to push up though, but the Stuk is somehow holding for a while. Panzerjägers is also helping. It's dissuading the allied tanks from moving too close. That saved the Germans a fair bit right there.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Scavenging the tanks for their own supply. Good to see. Another A2 going in. But the Panzer truck is going to get a shot here, I think. Panzer 4 flanking. Yeah, I think the Germans have somehow made a little bit of a statement that they'll hold on thanks to their armor support. So that's an intriguing thing. How are the Allies going to respond to that is what I wonder. I think it's German 76s now, I see. Probably makes sense considering the circumstances. Here comes the special service, but they don't really have any AT weapons on them. And the Panzer IVs have a lot of machine guns on them if they upgraded with it. AT grenade though. Satchel charge, probably misaimed. Fact 40 crewed by Realism. Sis-3 has to turn. I suppose we're going in on it. Killing almost all the crew. One down.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
And I packed it up, penetrate. Well, the scavenging continues. More aim chests being prepared. Mthis do not have a lot to work with, but they're doing their best. Surprisingly long match, this one. Panzer 4H might win this engagement. Yeah, he'll definitely win this engagement. Guess the Sherman got stunned after the first shot. O'Donnell is trying to flank down for an AT grenade. Killing the gunner and stunning the Panzer IV briefly. More special service moving up, but they have no AT weapons. So the Panzer IV H is just going to dominate further, and a Stu is also coming. So that's really good dealing with infantry right there. And the special service is really trying, isn't it? M10 moving up. With smoke going in. Oh! Is he gonna throw a satchel? I was gonna throw a Beano, but that did not really work. Oh, it kinda did! It killed that Pioneer squad. But that's really costly for a special service squad. Like, these guys do not come cheap. Oh, they're losing so many of the special service, it's kind of painful. Storm Grenadiers are going to try and hold off the Odon on this flank. And now this is Stu, that'll help deal with the infantry. Oh, and the rifle grenade actually penetrated, okay. Double Katyusha now for the Soviet Union. They just need to bomb the German position and push in. They just need more tanks. Oh, there we go. Scoop down. German defense is practically gone now. This is the moment the Serbs have been waiting for. They should push in their troops now. They have the opening. Indeed, more Don forces are slowly pushing up from cover to cover.
Incoming rounds! Attention!
152mm precision shot going. That's going to be a huge explosion. The Germans are quickly moving away. Yeah, almost destroying the base actually. But it's going to be gone in a few more shots. Now they're gathering up around the Wehrmacht because the SS base is gone. Oh yeah, it's not gonna last too long anymore now, I think. Stu's gonna drive up. A2 trying to move, but he's using high explosives. It's not gonna work against the tanks. Satchel charging on him. Oh, it's getting into a little bit of a mess here. And 4H almost gone. That's because he got an A2, I think. Yep. 76 coming in though. A2 is still alive somehow. They just need to take out those two Wehrmacht buildings and they're done for. That's one. And Germans are still holding on somehow. They just need to destroy the last building. This is for you being used as artillery piece too. Panzerfaust did not go out.
Foes are behind our lines. Headquarters attacked.
Ready! Under fire!
Like, it's very brave though, I'll say that. They're holding on despite everything. Panzerfaust did not go off.
Combat promotion!
You have orders?
Yeah, let's just need to push in. They have the MT on the other flank, they can just push in. They just need to destroy that building. And these Storm Grenadiers are still holding on. Grabbing another Panzerstreck. That's gonna make them exceptionally good at holding back the tanks. And the infantry actually, considering they have an MP40s. Well, that's not good though. They're gonna run straight into Odon 5 if they retreat back there. Another Panzer 4H being called in. Yep, they're gonna start getting mowed down by the Odon here. How are the Germans still holding on? Just push in and hit them. Is he gonna do close range Katusha? He's gonna do close range Katusha, isn't he? So he is.
We must defend our headquarters.
A little bit overkill, but the Panzer 4H is still there. The Soviets and allies just need to push in. Come on, Imcha. It's your turn. You can go in. You can go in and end it. Win it for the Soviet Union. But he doesn't want to today, evidently. He's feeling tired. Instead, this freeze is just gonna start artillerying the base. Or what's left of it. They just need to destroy that building, though. Come on! There we go, pushing and there we go! You should have done that much earlier. They just need to destroy that building.
We are losing Soldaten.
And there we go. See, now that was a very long match. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.